KCRH 89.9 FM, the East Bay's best variety. What's up, what are people? I have a very special guest in the building. Jake from State Farm is here, and...
That's not a special guest.
Well, he's always here, you feel me? But Shaun Tai, let him know you're here. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Shaun Tai? That's what you called me.
Yes, I call him Shaun
_Tai. I'm here just to support you, Angela. You've been an inspiration to me and Oakland Digital, so
dude,
shout out to
you.
Much respect.
And Miss Olivia.
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
She's the Aussie.
Yeah,
Got the Aussie in the house. Had to do it.
She's an Aussie?
Aussie.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Outback, huh?
Yeah,
I missed that. I
what's
missed
up.
that.
That's right. So if you guys don't already know who Shaun Tai is, let me put you up on this game. Shaun Tai is the executive director at Oakland Digital. Oakland Digital? What is Oakland Digital? Well, that's this award-winning, amazing nonprofit organization that helps women-owned small businesses get digital, get with the websites and the technology, all the stuff that old people don't know how to do. No, but,
Like myself.
you're not that old.
I mean, I can't get into
You
that
said not that old.
digital
That basically
stuff.
means you're old.
Digital stuff, period. You know I don't like technology and all that.
No, but Angie, you put together a dope intro. Keep going. I'm feeling what you wrote there.
No, it's all
that was good.
Bro,
I'm gonna see it.
live off the dome.
Yeah, that's live. Oh, you bro. Okay. You got some notes though.
Just
Took notes.
take notes.
Yeah, Oakland Digital. They also help designers that are seeking tech careers get experience in the practical world, and I know they have an internship that we can talk about that later.
For sure.
But before all that, Shaun created this huge movement called Pushing the Bay TV.
Yes, sir.
If you guys don't know what Pushing the Bay TV is, you might be sleeping under a rock.
Enlighten me.
You might be under a rock.
We'll get into that. We'll definitely get
We
into
will.
it.
Definitely.
But overall,
Enlighten
they have 14 million video views, and the project, it really documented the history of Bay Area rap.
Absolutely.
And Shaun, he told me that this project opened his eyes to a lack of positive role models and opportunities for the young people.
Absolutely.
Especially in the Bay Area,
true?
man.
Yeah.
It gets crazy. And anyway, at Oakland Digital, Shaun's skills have led to a $2.5 million boost in the East Bay's economy, which
Yes.
benefits local students. Yes!
Oh, check this thing. Yes.
That's the thing. They know the thing. We say yes
Absolutely.
here, too.
I do it too. Absolutely.
That's
That's
bigger
what's up.
than the Ebola rise.
Absolutely.
I just go off the wall like that.
Oh,
Don't
man.
mind me, guys.
Oh, man.
So-
That's a beautiful
Too
thing.
soon, maybe.
It is. It's
Way better, too.
So anyway, Shaun Tai, he's doing big things.
Man, I
Shaun,
appreciate that.
so tell us, what are you talking about when you say the importance of evolving for good? Are you talking about
man.
technology?
I think you're a great example. Let's forget all the scripted stuff. There's no
Okay.
scripted thing, but let's look
Right.
at you. We met at Pandora's event.
Right?
Oakland Digital put that together. And what was that? It was about tech
That was
inclusion.
amazing. It was dope.
How do we get rappers to come out to Pandora, actually get through the doors? Local rappers, Irk the Jerk, Souls of Misha, Hyro.
Get to network.
But more importantly, get the Oakland youth and the East Bay youth to go there and interact with these professionals.
Right.
So it's not just the rappers, it's tech professionals, it's the Oakland youth, and really getting them exposed to just open their eyes. That's what we're talking about, evolving for good. So if you want to be a rapper, cool. But how many rappers make it?
That's true.
How many people want to rap?
As a
Everybody?
as a percentage of how many people are actually in the business.
So one of my quotes when I was moderating this panel of rappers in DC from KML, shout out to DC, was, I said, in this room right now, how many of you guys will make it? And this is what I said, probably none. And what I was saying, it hurt.
Yeah.
But I was trying to spit the real, right? I said that.
he
Everyone's
keeps
like,
it real.
I was like, they're like,
that is the truth. If I have not heard that myself, like
Right.
for real.
because you don't want to like mislead the youth. But what I'm saying is, yo, you're in the room in an IPO company. You should be interacting with these people right here, because you can't just be a black kid off the street and walk through the doors of Pandora. I've never seen that.
They won't let you in.
They won't let
There's
you
a
in.
bank right next to it.
There you go. It's on the 5th, 6th floor, whatever. So shout out to Pandora. I'm not dissing
Yeah.
any, but I'm just saying,
Pandora.
like, allowing young people, especially youth, to be exposed to tech careers. That's part of what we're trying to do. And so evolving for good. And so some of the people like yourself,
Right.
you still rap,
Yeah, I do.
but you're sitting as a host at KCRH. Squad going up on a Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we're at different events, networking, doing all types
Doing
of
different
stuff,
things.
doing different type of ventures. you
That's
know
what I'm saying. So that's
I
what
was
we're
a-
talking about, Jake the Steak.
I was in the little rap thing back in the day, because I'm so
who
old. I'm
wasn't?
so old,
That's
Otis.
what's up.
But no, I'm middle school, high school. I was doing the rap thing, and I realized it wasn't. I in my eyes, I wasn't. I was a good lyricist, but at the same time, I didn't have the support I needed to push into that.
Absolutely,
and it wasn't. It wasn't. I wasn't gonna do it. So I started to do another thing. I moved on to the next thing.
What was the next thing?
My next thing, that was actually my first thing. It was acting. I started doing acting.
I love that.
Theater and acting. So
that's beautiful.
I'm back on that too, as well as.
So stop right there. So I love how you took music as a passion to then acting, because those are very closely related.
Yes.
And in real life.
And writing was another of my main things.
Real life
yes.
involves music, writing, and acting.
Yes.
Like me being here today, I'm not turned like this every single second. But if I'm going to be at KCRH turned up on a Tuesday, I better come acting.
Yes.
But keeping it real, but acting in
play that role to the biggest extent you can.
There you go.
The farthest you can. Play it real.
So
play it real.
I love how you took your passion for music and expanded that horizon, and that's what Oakland Digital is trying to do for the youth.
I sometimes relate, like, the years that I was a musician, quote, I was doing I had my own recording, I was doing my thing, I was like, that was the longest, that was just a role I was playing. I took that into, I played that role. I can do that role now.
Was your rap name Jake from State Farm?
No, I've changed it. You know how we do it now. Every year we're a different person.
Man.
So
all in all, I'm just happy to be here, and I'm going to be kicking it here for a bit, and we're going to get into so many things. And just lead the way, Angela, because I'm here for Mac Rotis. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Yeah, dude. Like, that's like the thing with the business these days. Like, you have to do like I do photography, videography, music. Like, you have to do hella extra things to be able to just stay relevant.
But you know what you have that most people don't have is the drive.
Right.
And the drive is one of the intangibles that you have to have as a young person.
Absolutely.
And so forget the skills if you don't have the mindset.
That can't be taught and read in no book. Exactly. That can't be put in no book.
So, we're with the hustle. Oakland Digital with the hustle, and we'll get into Olivia. Olivia, introduce yourself real quick too.
Yeah. Come on. She's been very, very silent right now.
Doing the social media live.
We got your mic on and everything.
Beautiful lady sitting in the corner
right now.
Yes.
I'm doing the live tweets.
Okay.
I know.
Still say what's
Speak
up.
A little something.
So basically I'm just like the intern for 6 months, the design intern. So I've been here for a month so far, and like it's really cool. I really I love working there. It's like super, like Oakland is super diverse, and so unique. Like I've never experienced anything like Oakland, and I think Oakland Digital like really celebrates like the diversity. And I love that it's like super hands-on. Like you get to work with the students. And like the businesses, like they're right there. So we've been going to like colleges and schools and really like working one-on-one and like in groups, like small groups. So it really feels like you're actually making a difference rather than talking to like hundreds of people. It's like 10 people, and we actually can like make like a change to like how they do things professionally.
See, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's why I love Oakland Digital.
Oh man, and Olivia, she's downplaying it, but she's been to Cal State East Bay, Laney, GVC. We went out to East Oakland. We're eating Vietnamese food. We're doing everything, man. It's like she's just so much. Like a few weeks we have an event with Twitter, and we're just trying to do our thing. So
with the Twitter,
y'all gotta come through here next time.
Oh man, it's family, dude. That's how we do it.
For sure. So I know you mentioned something about surrounding yourself with people who inspire you.
Oh my gosh.
So I was wondering who are the main people who inspire you right now? Like I'm not talking
it's interesting that you asked that because, the board of Oakland Digital. So a nonprofit has a board, legit ones do. And the board drives the mission and vision of the organization. So for us, it's bridging the digital literacy and opportunity divide.
Right.
Opportunity for students, digital literacy for older, experienced people.
Right.
And so we have 12 board members. Chelsea from Google. Shout out to Chelsea. She's like super, super dope. Allison from Google. Erica from Twitter.
Right.
Linda Pong, who's also the co-founder from the North Face. Shay Miles from the North Face. We have all these great women-led leaders, by the way.
That is true.
Women leadership, women of color. Like, how do we get people from the community that look like a community to actually make a difference in our community? So it's not just about getting people from outside of Oakland, but people from Oakland and cities like Vallejo. that they understand the struggle. So people like that inspire me, and that's what I mean by how do you separate yourself from the goons, the Goonie goons?
Man,
right?
Look at you. You're like, and it's hard. It's hard.
When you hear all them rap songs talk about I'm in the game and I'm trying to get out, but it pulls me back in.
Right.
Like, that is not an understatement. Like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm still in that struggle. Like I just took a loss the other day. Like I'm trying to do my thing. I do my thing right, but at the same time, I still got my associates that I've known for 15 plus years.
And it's tough.
It's tough to cut someone off like that. That's like another appendage. That's a leg. You know what I'm saying? But they're not into the same positive thing I'm doing. So I get caught up in what I'm doing, and I end up taking a loss. And that I feel exactly.
Man,
what you're
I was
saying.
speaking at a Vallejo High School, and they're like, yeah, but these are my homies that I've been growing up with. I was like, if I could go back in time, the homies that I would surround myself with would be like my fingers. I would have like the nerd. I would have the homie.
Aren't you the nerd?
I am the nerd. I still am the nerd. I'm actually the nerd and the geek.
MCT.
Oh, so yeah, there you go. But I would have different roles, friends that do different roles. I'd have the radio host. I'd have the video. Because when you get older, you need those different fingers to succeed.
That's how you do it.
You need those different connections. Those
absolutely.
avenues.
But you also need to be ready to contribute. So it's not about taking. It's about two-way communication, two-way exchange, and that's the secret to the game. Is if you can find those people that you're bouncing off of them, and it's positivity and contributions and leadership, the world's the limit, and that's how I feel. And so you just said MCT.
Yes.
Do we got a track coming up, or what's?
We do.
There's a rapper named MCT coming up soon.
There's this famous rapper named MCT.
Okay.
No, he's coming up soon. But I think you wanted to talk about one more thing: the passion to career path.
Yeah. It's we were talking about rap, right? Rap is cool. Rap is dope. I had a show called Pushing the Bay, like you said earlier.
Right, Pushing the Bay TV.
Absolutely. Shout out to Ray Love, who was my business partner. He's still my mentor, and he's doing his thing in Hollywood with Bam Margera. But
the Ray Love?
Oh,
the Ray Love
The Ray Love,
MCT and Ray Love. That was our show. And we, in 07, 06, rappers did not have a presence. Thing about Twitter was 2 years old. Facebook was 3 years old. YouTube was just hitting it. So what we did was Ray Love said, Shaun, let's do a show where we go around interviewing rappers. I was like, yo, I don't know rappers. He's like, yo, you're talking to me. I'm Ray Love. So what we did
in the Bay Area, who isn't
a rapper,
nowadays?
right? But little did I know, at 14, Ray Love signed a 6-figure contract. So you're thinking about someone that's homeless signing a 6-figure with Atlantic Records at the time.
Man.
Shout out to Young Black Brother, by the way.
Hey.
Mac Dre and
Wow.
that whole crew.
Man.
So he taught me a lot about the business side, but also about the connections. I knew the camera work. I knew the video editing. So we combined, and we did a show called Pushing the Bay. So we go around interviewing rappers from Spice One to Drew Down to Shock G to every single rapper you can think of.
That's
Single
how I
one.
got on.
Busta Rhymes was on there. Good Charlotte was on there. Young Dre. So all these people.
So you had a variety of music.
We had
everything.
everything.
That's how you reach that audience, though. Universal.
Right.
Be universal.
Absolutely. And the thing about it, you never saw a Chinese dude and a black dude like working together like that.
And that's the great thing about.
It was the talent. It was
the diversity.
the diversity.
We need to use we need to stop using these differences as a way to to beef and funk like that and funking like that. Use these diversities like together as what I'm saying. Reach different communities. It's money here for everybody. Money's the only color I care about.
It's interesting you say that. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But one of the discussions me and Ray had was about Bruce Lee. Like Bruce Lee was the first Chinese dude that was cool with black folks. Think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
In Oakland, yes.
Period.
In
the movie.
Definitely in Oakland, it was a big thing, though.
Especially because it's very siloed.
They had their own Chinatown.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so we kind of took that model of an attractive dude, Bruce Lee, being cool with all sides. Like, how do we replicate that with Pushing the Bay? And that's why it became a beautiful show. It was just like no color lines. But the one thing I would say that it did lack was social good. Like, how do we promote social good to the masses, not necessarily portraying rappers as heroes? Because let's be honest,
a lot of
they're not all talking about good things.
A lot of their subject matter isn't going to be made into a with Disney and Pixar movies.
That's what I'm trying to say. So that was part of what made Oakland Digital want to help the young people.
Right.
Was technology so powerful, reaching 14 million people, now 20 million. it
That's
keeps
amazing.
going, it keeps going, and it keeps going. When Jacka passed away, rest in peace, Jacka.
Hey,
Right.
Me,
that was my
me and
dude
Jacka
right
have an
there. That was
interview.
my dude.
Me and Jacka have an interview
Yeah.
right here from Union City, the high school in Union City, and it's
Okay.
on YouTube. You can
He's
Google
on YouTube.
Yeah,
the
no.
Jacka.
Hey, give me the link there.
Yeah.
That was my boy. I've been
Yeah,
in a
he
few
was
of
in
his
a music
videos. I've been in
video
a few of
with
his
him.
videos.
Okay,
That was
so
my
I
boy,
interviewed
bro.
him, and we
That was
talked
my boy.
about struggle.
Okay.
And you got to watch the video, but the point is like, how do you take what you're passionate about, macrotis, and make it into a career path,
Like a way to make money and
a
feed
way to
yourself.
make a living and be doing it with meaning and purpose, and you can do it. Young people can do it. You just need to you have the right guidance and the right people around you. So
Right.
that's what I mean. A passion for good. That's what I mean for career for good.
So-
Inspiration for good. Absolutely. So that's what it is.
Okay, so yeah, we've already established that like you have to have the drive to be able to do it. But other than that, is there anything like you can say to the young people to give them advice to like get them in the right direction, or maybe
Yeah.
something that you've learned along the way
Yeah.
that you'd like to pass down to
So,
them?
something super simple
Sure.
is how do you outdo the previous year? That's
Okay.
that simple. If you follow that Jake state, you're gonna make it. It's like this year you do this and you make this much amount if you're driven by money or connections. How do you keep outdoing every year? So when you hit a certain age, you're gonna make it. It's not about trying to go from 0 to 100. Sorry, Drake.
Sorry.
but it's about how do you make it from 0 to 10,
Right.
and then 0 or 10 to 20.
Baby steps.
Baby
you know what I'm
steps.
saying? I'm not gonna,
Absolutely.
I didn't just learn to swim. Now I'm not gonna do a swan dive off the high dive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and
So
to
it-
this day, I still can't really swim.
It's
Just-
that, and then the final piece is it's not about the skill set. It's about the mindset,
it is.
Right.
and that means that you can have all the skills in the world, but you can still be a square. So how do you have the mindset first and then build the skills? So like what you're doing, I think what you guys are doing, keep going here, but you got to move up above this too.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
know.
So keep moving up.
This
and
is
like
this is
saying-
my base. I'm using this as
it.
my baseboard. Like I
Absolutely.
said, my main thing is
Absolutely.
acting. I'm auditioning.
100%.
I'm doing casting calls. I'm doing all that.
So I'm gonna be in a movie with you as well.
I
we
definitely.
gotta do
as
it. And
MCT.
I'll film it.
You
Look,
film, I'll be
she
the
films- she films
MCT the
too.
music video.
And
We'll-
she can be the
we'll-
foreign lady.
we got a variety of roles for you,
Yes.
young lady. We gonna put you in something.
I'll do it.
By the way, I gotta shout out Jennifer and Andrew who are at Oakland
Yes.
Digital right now listening. So
Hey,
shout out
shout
Andrew
out.
and
Shout out, man.
Love you guys.
and Linda as well. So
Shout out to Linda.
yeah, Oakland Digital.
For
Tanya
sure.
as well.
Oh, hey.
Tanya, another Oakland Digital
Okay.
mastermind.
For
so
sure.
absolutely.
You're gonna definitely
wanna-
get in contact with some of these people.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we on the
definitely.
same plane.
It's like
Oakland
family.
Digital. Just
We on
Google
the
Oakland
same
Digital
plane.
and
Okay.
and
They're
get
all
involved with
over
Oakland
Definitely,
Digital.
but that's
So
that's
what's
tight
up.
that you was tight with my dude.
Oh,
Jack.
man.
You seen his video?
I love the
You seen
band.
his video, ain't?
Of
I
course,
can't
of
say
course.
that
Absolutely.
dude in the white jacket.
Okay.
That's me.
Well, I got to go back,
That's-
screenshot
that's
and,
me.
and tweet it.
That's me.
Absolutely.
I was
That's
the
what's up.
main star of that. I've been in a few of his other videos
Absolutely.
too. Now that was my boy. We used to kick it
Oh,
all the
man.
time. When you said that name, I was like, I got to get your number.
I
That's
gotta
crazy.
shout out
watch
the
that
legends,
thing.
man.
And honestly, that happened the second week of this semester, and I almost left school. I couldn't deal with it. That was my main. I've been doing this, messing with his home,
Right.
with his.
I got to get you signed up on
music
Bridge.
for a while, and like
gotta
that
get
was
signed
my
up.
main dude for about a year, and then like that's the reason I was like, I got to do this, I got to push this, I'm
Yep.
gonna stay in school, and I almost didn't want to do it, but I told him when I was in school for, and he told me stay with that stuff, man, like
That's
don't
what's
get
up.
caught up in the street stuff. So
Rest in peace to
I would
Jacka.
credit him as why I'm in this school right now, still.
Shout out to Jack.
Yeah, shout out to the Jack, Mob and Peace, man. Rest
Shout
in
out
peace.
to
That was
Jacka.
the dude,
Mob
man.
figures.
Hey, since we're here and we have a lot of students listening, do you want to tell them about the internship program you guys
Oh,
offer?
dude, we got well, something's really exciting is over this summer we're gonna take in 12 interns and we're gonna train them through a social media boot camp
That's awesome.
Okay.
to learn Facebook for professional use, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all these social platforms. And then
Right.
from those skills, they're gonna help the community.
Okay.
Local businesses build websites, design logos, flyers. But on top of that, we're going to put them in a platform called Bridge. So they're going to be able to get paid jobs as long as they're signed up on Bridge. And so it's being built
What?
right now. Yeah.
Sign
So you sign up
me
on
up.
Bridge and you're going to be working with local businesses, build a portfolio, and you're going to basically be able to show people, I've built this logo for A, this social media website for B, I coded this website C. And then you can go to an employer and say, here's the proof of what I've
Show
been
them
doing.
your
You show
resume.
them your
Yeah.
resume. And
Right.
so this is being built out by multiple groups, but we're still looking for funders. So just Google Oakland Digital and hit us up. I don't even need to promote. Google Oakland Digital. We're that strong with
Okay.
that. So
Oakland Digital.
Oakland
I hope you guys
Digital,
know
baby.
that. Oakland, AAKALAND
There you go.
DIGITAL.
yeah.
I'm just saying,
Stay
some people out there, they
seeing.
don't. I won the spelling bee all the time in elementary
And
school. I'm
seeing.
just saying, some of
Yes.
these people don't
That's
know,
what's
so I'm
up,
spelling
man.
it out for y'all, man. Get it out, get on that. Knowledge
Jake
is
the
power.
State.
Knowledge is power, man, for real.
Knowledge is power. For Inspire Oakland.
Hey, Shaun, I had a question for you. So, since you're so in tune with the technical world, I
Yeah.
wondered, like, what do you see in the future of social media? Like, where do you think it's going to be in 10, 20 years?
I think it's going to be about you won't even know what you're doing.
What
and
do
it's
you mean?
like I'll walk in the room.
I don't know what I'm doing
I'm
now.
gonna no. It's gonna be so mindless. So I'm gonna walk in the room and it's gonna say, blast out to my every single person on all my platforms. Shaun Tai entered KCRH,
Oh.
and I won't even know it because I already have accepted the privacy notice. So that's what it's gonna be for everyone. So the people that are our age now, in 20 years, like we'll be older, but there's gonna be people sitting here. They're gonna be doing all these things and be like, Olivia just moved her arm. So everything's gonna be automated without your permission.
Is it going to be everybody or just like
Anyone that
people-
has this, which will be 99% of the
a
people.
cell phone?
So I think it's gonna be permission based out the door. So they don't need your permission because you already accepted it by buying it,
Right.
and it's already damn near
And the
there.
fact that they gave you that long document
No one's
that
gonna
you
read it.
didn't read. That
Right.
Exactly.
but it's also gonna allow some cool things like documenting your whole life,
Nice.
unless you're a criminal, which
That's
you'll.
kind of creepy.
Nice.
But I think that 10 to 20 years
I mean,
is
if you,
going to be
ain't got,
standard.
if you ain't got nothing to hide, you have got nothing to worry about. Period.
Right. So Olivia will be replaced by the automated every single sensor on a phone.
So
I
I,
think
can't
that's-
I can't do anything without people knowing I'm doing it.
You're going to have to do it if you want the phone.
Not the, it can't. Now hold up. Can it read the text I'm sending and
Yes.
receiving?
Oh,
Yeah,
they can do
absolutely.
that now.
Like,
So
yeah, yeah.
I think
They can do that now. They can do that
you're a little-
now?
Yeah, you're a little late, brother.
Whoa.
The Snapchats, man.
Jake.
People can see those Snapchats,
Hey,
brother.
we gonna have to-
Everyone.
we
I
gonna
don't know what
Everyone
you've been
knows.
sending,
We're
but
gonna have, I'm just asking. That was a hypothetical.
nah, man, it's cool. No,
But I'm
digital
doing-
literacy.
We're doing
absolutely.
some old mafia stuff. We're meeting in a park face
Yes,
to face.
yes.
We're not doing this
Yes.
digital thing anymore. I'm not.
Well, if that's the only way is if you do not own anything digital, you'll be able to do what you need to do.
Yeah, get off the grid.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, I don't do anything bad. I'm just like, they read the text now. Like, what? I wouldn't say that.
Stop
in
incriminating
a room
yourself.
full of people. I wouldn't say what I say in a text in a room full of people. Is what I'm saying.
And real talk, Facebook just released a feature, and
Another one of these.
basically what, and I think this is a cool one.
Okay. Oh,
So it's a legacy
this is
feature.
a change.
So when you die,
Whoa.
who can actually take care of your Facebook?
No one.
Oh,
And
wow.
My cat. My
no,
cat.
yo, I
cat.
put my
Oh,
brother. I put my
actually,
brother.
Yeah, you like sign someone up.
I
that
signed
you
up my
trust.
brother.
Hey,
So
you know what? That
what
is
if
kind
they
of cool
die
because it's like a
first?
history book, like a real.
Yo.
Because
I-
history, like, who knows who really wrote that stuff? I don't even like
Two
to listen
things.
to
What
history
if
class.
they die first? Your beneficiary.
That's a good one,
my
I
I think
beneficiary.
then you go and you get canceled.
Hey, also, no,
Then you go cancel. and
This
you're
is
out of-
very morbid, but then this can get a conspiracy. But what if it's a murder-suicide and it's by the
Oh
two
man, you're
people?
getting too deep for me,
Oh.
man.
Hey,
Oh man.
hey, that
I
will
think-
arise in court.
You know it's gonna happen at least once, though.
So what we're doing here today is what we want to do with our students and
That is
businesses
good
is
technology.
think about digital literacy. Not just here's how you use Photoshop or here's how you use Facebook,
Right.
but really ask the hard questions. That is what it will take to educate our young people, is to talk like this and really get them to go, yo, I want to build the next app that will
Right.
take care of all the people that dies, their presence.
Honestly, that app stuff.
Which someone
is
should
what-
actually
that's
make, by
app
the way.
stuff is where the money's at. That's
Yeah,
where the
man.
job, opportunities and all that stuff.
Yeah,
is
man.
at now.
That's
So
what you guys are doing with
everything's
Bridge,
tech
right?
now.
It's
With
gonna be an
Bridge
app.
is we want to and it just goes on forever, longer than us.
That's awesome.
And so, we got Google on it, we got Box.com on it, we got Twitter on it now. So we're just trying to build something that's going to be truly momentous and really needed, not just something that just gets money thrown at it, but something that's really needed.
Right.
That's important.
That's dope.
Absolutely.
Alright, so we're gonna wrap this up. Do you have anything else that you want to say to the East Bay?
Yeah.
Just in general, any shout outs, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I think everyone listening today inspire one person, and then tomorrow do the same thing,
Okay.
and then keep doing that once a day. Inspire someone,
That's awesome.
and I guarantee you, your life will be more blessed because of that. That's it. And just Google Oakland Digital.
That's
and
dope. Do you want to tell them your Twitter name or anything
no,
like
just
that?
just Google Oakland Digital.
Google Oakland Digital.
Oakland Digital. All you need to do. No one's gonna write this down. Google Oakland Digital,
never
and
know.
you know, we will always find a way for you to contribute to Oakland Digital. That's the thing. We're not a grandfather nonprofit. We're not a nonprofit started by older people. We're a nonprofit started by young people that love technology, community, and design. And we want to take your ideas and go platinum plus, as Tupac said. Platinum plus.
Exactly.
Yes.
Above the stars and beyond, you know what I'm saying?
Shea Villa. Shout out to Shea Villa. No limit.
There
you go. Shea Villa.
Shaun Tai, he's the man.
What's the title?
Olivia.
What's the title of the song? What's the name of this?
I don't even know what this is.
Song, we got Dreamscape, and then we got that other one you said.
Oh man, Dreamscape. Is that MCT, an old track? When I used to rap a little bit.
Of course.
Featuring Crooked Eye.
All right, let's
Crooked
go.
Eye, yeah. Featuring Crooked Eye.
All right, it's KCRH 89.9 FM, East Bay's best
This your boy Jake
radio.
from State Farm.
And Macker Otis.